What's up, buddy? It's welcome to the gym, and welcome to episode 11 of Ask Me Anything and Everything, the monthly Q&A live stream. We ask me anything and everything. This is the penultimate episode. I'm going to be stopping this series after this year, so yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this live stream. I've got a few things to talk about. So, but before I do that, the albums I've got behind me are the Freewheeling Bob Dylan, as well as the Who Hits 50. I recently heard of Who Hits 50. It's a really good compilation. I definitely recommend it if you try to get into the Who. At some point, I wouldn't mind doing a live stream on my favourite songs by the Who. But as usual, I'll be talking about what I've been up to lately. So in terms of movies, TV, music, video games, and miscellaneous. So we'll start off with movies. I'll see what I do it a bit differently then, but I think I'll stick with doing it the normal way I do it. There he is, the chosen one. And Joseph, I just messaged him beforehand to tell him that I'm live because he wanted to see me be live the last couple of times, but he kept missing it. So I'm glad that he can make this one, Joseph. It's great to see you. And I think you're only a few subscribers away from 10,000. So if you're not subscribed to Joseph one, please go ahead and do so. He's got a really great channel, very, very varied channel. And it's so close to hitting 10,000 subscribers. I know we started this channel in August of last year, so really impressive going. So for movies, got a few movies to talk about. First of which is I rewatched the film Jaws. It's been a few years since I've seen it, and yeah, I forgot how good Jaws is. It's a fantastic movie. I don't think it's a perfect movie, but very, very close to being. It's in my top 15 movies of all time. That's why I might literally missed the last two live stream for a couple of minutes. Please catch this stream. Yeah, I'm pleased to hear as well, Joseph. But have you seen the film Jaws, Joseph? I'm assuming you have seen Jaws. But why wouldn't you have seen Jaws? But yeah, it's a fantastic movie. I put a community post out. Hope to get a couple of people in. Thank you for the shout out there, mate. What, you done the community post on my live stream? If you've done that, I appreciate it. I've got my dad here, evening Jim, evening Dad. Any Christmas movies coming that you know of, proper ones, i.e. with Christmas theme, snow, etc. Any Christmas movies coming out that I know of? Not that I know of. I can't really think of any new Christmas films coming out. I'm trying to think, but I can't really think of any. So I can't really answer that one, Dad. Sorry. But I've also rewatched all of the Lord of the Rings films. I meant to say that I'm now a fan of the Lord of the Rings films. That's why I got the word fan films confused. Because when I first watched Lord of the Rings, I thought they were good movies, but I wasn't a Lord of the Rings fan. After now rewatching them, I am a Lord of the Rings fan now. That's it. Joseph saying. Jaws is one of my favourite childhood movies. Watched a couple of times with my sons. Has it got the same feel now? That's a shame, but yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it at one point, though. Yeah, but community post for your live stream. I really appreciate that, Joseph. I like to do community posts to get people to subscribe to your channel. With that, I love Jaws, kind of behind the scenes documentary on the DVD, brilliant. Film that he broke Spielberg. It was that hard, yeah. Yeah, but we all saw the documentary on how he made Jaws. It was a really good documentary. They really went in depth with how he made it, and it made me appreciate it a whole lot more. We've also got Ryan Swales here. Hello, Ryan. Glad I could catch live. Not much time left, but what movie are you most anticipating that's coming out this year? Oof. Most of the movies I was excited about this year have already come out, but I'm trying to think now. I thought I was going to watch the film Wish today, but I had the wrong time for the cinema. It's next Sunday. It's out in the UK for us, so I'll be watching it probably in next few days, next week to 2 weeks. I'm watching Wish, so probably that next Disney movie Wish. I guess is my most anticipated movie for this year that I've not seen yet. Where's the Paw Patrol movie rank in the movies you've seen this year yet? Yeah, I also saw the second Paw Patrol movie this year. I did prefer the first one slightly, but yeah, I quite like the first Paw Patrol movie. I didn't mind this one either, but it's not one of my favorite movies of the year. But it's not one of my least favorites either. It's probably one of the middle of the road films I've seen this year. We got Mike. Did you see that? Hello, Mike. Got Joseph's brother in the house. He's got Mike and Joseph. Very, very cool. But yeah, back to Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm now a fan of Lord of the Rings films, and I'm definitely going to rewatch the Hobbit films at some point. But I think I'm going to prefer Lord of the Rings. I think it just set such a high bar, but I don't think the Hobbit ever reached it. I've got my dad saying, worst movie of the year for me, Marvel's Shocker. Planet where everyone sings, Face Orange by Tim Nichols. Well, I might as well talk about that film now. I'll talk more about the Lord of the Rings. I might do a live stream at some point on the Lord of the Rings, so I'll probably save my thoughts on it for that. I'm also could do a YouTube short on it, but wasn't planning on doing. But yeah, it's an excellent trilogy of films. I recommend them. They are very long movies, but I think you will enjoy it more if you watch it in several parts, like what I did. I watched the first 2 in 3 parts each, and the fourth one I saw in 4 parts, as it's over 3 hours. But the worst movie of the year for me, yeah, it's also the Marvels as well. I still thought it was okay. I didn't think my dad minded it either. The bit when they got to the Singing Planet, I was nearly tempted to have to get out of the cinema and have a toilet, even though I didn't even need a toilet. I just did not like that singing part. Nah, ruined the movie for me. It probably would be a 6.5, but as soon as that singing part came in, no, it's definitely a 6. What Joseph asked the same question. Worst movie of the year for me, The Marvels, although I still thought it was okay. Not one of my favourite things in the MCU, but not one of my least favourites either. Although probably I think when I ranked them all on my phone, it was my third least favourite, so I guess you could say it's one of these favourites, but I still had some enjoyment out of it. We've got my mum here as well. Can't believe how long it took us to watch 3 Lord of the Rings films. 9 seasons. It always felt like 9 seasons, yeah. Nine films, I think you meant. Joe's saying, what's the most confusing movie you've ever seen? Confusing. Oof. Most confusing.
I like 9 sessions.
Oh, you meant 9 sessions. My mum meant 9 sessions.
I've had a couple of drinks of wine.
Okay. I didn't need to know that bit. What's the most confusing movie you've ever seen? Oof. I suppose I'm not a fan of the Blade Runner movies. I found them pretty confusing. So I guess I'll say Blade Runner. But more specifically, the new one, Blade Runner 2049. Mine saying we'd be watching It's Wonderful Life. It's Wonderful Knife this year. Tell me what it's about, like I'll see more Justin Long. To be honest, I don't know who Justin Long is. I've never heard of the film It's a Wonderful Knife. I don't think I'll be watching it. It sounds like a horror movie. Nah, definitely not for me, I don't think. I think I have heard the name of that title. I think it might have appeared in one of the Z Talk live streams I was in. Which is Did You See That? Like one of said Did You See That live streams. So I think that's enough movie talk. And I'll move on to TV. I only got really one thing to mention here, and that is Loki season 2. I rewatched the first season in anticipation for season 2. I'm glad I did that because if I didn't, I would have had no idea what was going on in season 2. I definitely needed a refresher. And I thought season 1 was very good. When I first watched it, then I rewatched it, I thought it was great. I thought this one was just as great as the first season. I think I'll do it for the first season slightly more. But the last episode of the season, I thought was near perfect. I thought it was excellent. It was definitely top tier MCU, that final episode, in my opinion. Very emotional, but also very satisfying as well. Very confusing movie Into the Woods. Only confused as to why they bother making it. Yeah, I think that's my dad's least favourite movie. He fortunately didn't watch Cats. Unfortunate for me, but fortunate for him. So yeah, his least favourite movie is Into the Woods. I can see that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. I'm pretty confused why I bothered to make it. But even more confused why I bothered to make Cats. That movie is dreadful. I'm sorry. It's dreadful. Right, so in terms of video games, I've only got one to mention here, and that is Marvel Spider-Man 2. It took me 3 weeks to complete it, 2 weeks for the story, and 1 week to do the collectibles. I thought it was fantastic. I give the game a 9 out of 10. Gonna do a YouTube short on it eventually. Not gonna doing it yet, but in the next few days I'll be doing a YouTube short on it. The only problem really had with the game is the story, but I'll leave it at that. I still thought the story was great, but had a few problems with it though. But yeah, excellent game. Worthy sequel in my opinion. I still prefer the first Spider-Man game, but I did prefer this one to Miles Morales. But I love all the Spider-Man games; they're excellent. So that's it for video games, and then we've got music related stuff here. Right, let's go through that. So of course, the Beatles Now and Then single came out, the last Beatles song. I've of course in a video on that. If you've not seen a video and you're interested, you can find it on my channel. Yeah, I thought that was brilliant. It's now my 42nd favourite Beatles song, so I now know where it fits in my top 50. What Joseph's saying, getting my youngest son Spider-Man 2 for Christmas. Can't wait to see the gameplay. I think you will love it, Joseph. I think you will love it. So that's it. RDR3 or GTA 6, which would be the best game? Oof. I'd rather play GTA 6 because Red Dead Redemption 2 is my favourite game of all time, and I'm worried that it might not reach the bar that I think it should with RDR3. So I'll go with GTA 6 being the one that I'm most excited for, but which one will be the best? Probably GTA 6. More fans are wanting that, so probably put a bit more effort into it. What I'm saying. I'm anticipating the GTA 6 trailer come next month. We're not too bothered. I didn't even know there was a trailer coming next month. I am bothered because I can't wait for this game, but do I want to watch it? I might not even watch it. I might just play the game and see it myself. But thanks for heads up, Ryan. I might watch just to see when it releases, but stop it after that. But yeah, I really can't wait for GTA 6. That'll be the next Rockstar game. I also listened to the Beatles Red and Blue albums, but the 2023 versions. I didn't listen to all the albums, but all those albums. I just listened to the tracks that weren't originally on the Red and Blue albums. And from what I've heard, yeah, I love those 2023 mixes, but most of them weren't even from 2023 because some of them were from 2018 mixes, 2019 mixes, 2021, and also 2017 as well. But the ones that I heard for 2023, yeah, I thought they were really, really good stuff. It was great to hear Ringo's drumming a bit more prominent. We've got a few more things going on here. So I'll see, look at Cats. Worst game ever came out. You know what? I know that Cats is my least favorite movie, probably the worst movie ever made. I'd still play it. I'd still play it just to see what it would be like. It could improve on the Cats movie. We've got Mike saying, I'm playing Gotham Knights and loving it. I'm glad you haven't got Gotham Knights, Mike. But the funny is you just say that. I'm actually selling my copy of Gotham Knights. I've completed it. I don't really want to go on it that much anymore, so yeah, I'm selling it. So you could have had my copy, Mike. Could have given it to you for free. But I'm glad you're enjoying it though. Meet the Beatles be a co-star with your favourite actor in the movie. Which one would you pick? So I'd rather meet Paul McCartney or Ringo Starr or co-star with Tom Hanks. I think I'm going to meet the Beatles. Yeah, I've got to do that. But meet Tom Hanks and being in the movie with him would be awesome. But in terms of music, still, I watched a few DVDs. I watched a couple of concert DVDs. I saw Paul McCartney. It's called The Space Within Us. It's called The Space Within Us. Yeah, I thought that was really, really good concert. I loved it. He sang a lot more Beatles stuff than solo. Beatles stuff, which I appreciated. I also saw the Bob Dylan Unplugged concert as well. I really enjoyed that one. There was a few Bob Dylan songs I never heard before, like the song Dignity, which I really, really loved. Yeah, I thought it was a really, really phenomenal concert. And I also saw the George Harrison biopic. Yeah, not biopic, sorry, but it's a documentary about his life called Living in the Material World. It was over 3 hours long, so just like Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, I like to watch it in about 4 parts, about the same amount as that film. But yeah, I thought that was brilliant. I think the editing could have been slightly better, but Martin Scorsese directed that one. Yeah, he did a fantastic job. 9 out of 10. Definitely recommend it if you're a Beatles fan. Let's see what's going on here. Most underrated video game for me to be Enslaved. He's talked about Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I agree. It's a brilliant video game, in my opinion. Not enough people really played that one. But I think quite a few people played it when it came out, but nobody really plays it now. Yeah, I thought it was a brilliant game. Great story. The ending, my dad and myself found a bit weird, but we still like the ending though. We've got my friend James here, doing the Tom Hanks quote. Get the blazers out of here. We've got Ryan saying, favourite Christmas song. I'm a sucker for Shakin' Stevens. Merry Christmas everyone in Fairy Tale New York. But do many good ones. Good choices. Fairy Tale of New York. It used to be my favourite. It's definitely up there. But Merry Christmas everyone. I've heard that song too many times. I find it hard to enjoy it now, if I'm being honest. But it's not the worst Christmas song I've heard. The worst one is All I Want for Christmas Is You. If I hear that song again, I'm there. I can't. I don't want to think about that song. But my favourite Christmas song is actually by a band called Linda's Farm, and it's called Winter Song. And I think it's a brilliant song, that one. We're dancing on the Celebrity starts tonight in the UK. Top 3 A-list celebrities you put in it. So it's only celebrities when celebrities go to the Australian jungle, and you have to try and survive it. But top 3 A-list celebrities you put in there. Oof. I'll say Ringo Starr, Jeff Lynne from ELO, as well as Tom Hanks. I'll go with those 3. Joe's is saying, what's your family Christmas tradition, if you have any? Well, we have Christmas dinner every year. We normally have turkey, but I'm not that crazy on turkey. So there have been some years I had a chicken Kiev instead. So I could have a chicken Kiev this year. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But the last couple of times I had turkey, I didn't mind it. But we like putting Christmas decorations up and, of course, listen to Christmas songs, which I don't do as much now because I'm pretty bored of basic Christmas songs. Pretty bored of most of the ones that you hear on the radio. To do one more thing I've written down in terms of what I've been up to, and that is the fact that going back down south in a few years ago on Wednesday to Sunday and going down south to where my grandparents live. So looking forward to doing that. That should be a ton of fun. Going out for several meals and meeting several friends of mine. I'm also quickly going through what albums I've been listening to lately. I won't go too in depth with them. Let's see. Let's go from about there. Two Christmas girls was throwing small cookies each song. Got Ryan saying, who is one person you'd love to meet the most, dead or alive? Personally, Dwayne Johnson or Bruce Lee. Oh, I like your choices, Ryan. I'll probably go with either George Harrison or John Lennon. I'll say John Lennon, yeah. Or Stan Lee, the creator of Marvel. He'd be up there as well. Have you ever mentioned buying John Lennon's house? Yeah, I bought a bit of John Lennon's house. Yeah, the summer house next to one of his houses, and I bought a bit of that house. You could buy it on eBay, and I got 65 out of the 100. Really, really cool that I got that. I would do the YouTube short on that eventually. But Sam St. John, he recently gave me some Tom Petty CDs, so I've been listening to some of them lately. For what I've heard, yeah, I've been loving them. I think they're really, really good. It was also the anniversary of all the Charlie Wilbury's album to debut. I did a video to celebrate that. What else? Heard the Who's Quadrophenia. I think it was 50 years old. It's quite a long album, so I've heard it in 3 parts. But yeah, there's some really phenomenal tracks on that album, such as Rain, Love Rain Over Me. It's one of my favourite Hughes songs. Yeah, it's what ends the album. Such an epic album closer. I heard the McCartney album called Wide Prairie, which I really loved. I think it's quite an underrated album. Let's see. I listened to the Zombies' new album. Yeah, I thought that was pretty excellent. One of my favourite albums of the year. I heard a couple of albums by the band called Watch House. They're a good folk duo. Paul McCartney's Pipes of Peace was recently 40 years old. Now it's one of Jason's favourite Paul McCartney albums. Yeah, it's a pretty great one. Obviously, the Q Kids 50, which is behind me. I also listened to Can't Buy a Thrill by Steely Dan. Yeah, I thought that was brilliant. I want to get the album on vinyl. It was close to being my top 50 albums of all time. I loved it that much. It was also on the version of Bruce Springsteen album called The Wild, the Innocent, and the E Street Shuffle. That's always a mouthful to say, but yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I listened to another album by Steely Dan called Aja. I didn't like it as much though as Can't Buy a Thrill, but still loved it. Heard Jazz by Queen because that was recently 45 years old. Yeah, I thought that was excellent. My favourite song from that one was, well, I don't think I thought it was excellent, but it was close to being an excellent album. My favourite song from it was called Jealousy. Listened to an album by the Hollies called Staying Power. Yeah, that was really great. I think that's the first couple I talk about is Mind Games by John Lennon, which was 50 years old in the UK. Yeah, love the album, Near Perfect. Well, in my opinion, but I'll come back to what albums I think are perfect in a moment. I listened to Tracker by Mark Knopfler. I listened to that in a couple of days. Yeah, I love that album. I thought it was brilliant. There's a documentary on that album as well. But there was actually, even being honest, there were a few days ago, there were over 200 albums I gave a 10 out of 10. But now decided it's just going to be my top 25 albums. I give it 10 out of 10. So the ones that are the 200 I originally gave 10 out of 10, only 25 of them are a 10. And the rest I only give a 9.75 to. Because over 200 albums I give it 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's getting way too offhand. So I'll just see what's going on in the chat. I'll close the phone now. See what's going on in the chat. Right. Just a moment. There we go. So, look. Dad singing. Can get 7 to 8 CDs the price of vinyl. So why is vinyl more popular than CD? That's a really great question, actually. Because CDs are a lot cheaper than vinyl, but I think vinyl is just more fun to collect. You get to look at the record itself, and I've done a video talk about this topic, but yeah, I think vinyl, it's just more of a collector's item. You can read lyrics better in it. It sometimes comes with posters. I just think it's just cool to have, and I think they sound a bit better as well. And it's fun putting a record on a turntable and watching it move. Yeah, we haven't got that with the CD because it's instant. I suppose CDs are more convenient and more compatible as well. But Joe's is saying, "Have a great rest of the stream, mate. Got to put the boys to bed." Well, it was great to have you on the live stream, Joseph. Take care, and I appreciate you do a shout out of my live stream. I'll have to do a shout out on your channel for your channel to try and get it to 2,000 subs. But I think I'll be going in the next 5 minutes to watch I'm a Celebrity, but that doesn't start until 9 p.m. So got just over half an hour until that starts. I appreciate everyone that's joined the chat so far, and yeah, I've caught up with what I've been up to. But I'll still hang around for a few more minutes before we conclude this live stream for today. There'll only be one more of Ask Me Anything and Everything, and that'll be it then. So I think it's really, I might as well expand on what my dad was saying here, because I didn't feel like I was finished talking about my points there. But yeah, overall vinyl, I'd say, is better than CD, even though CD is a lot more affordable. I just think vinyl, I just think it's just a bit more fun to listen to and to display. And yeah, it's just, I think it's just a bit more effort you put into it, but I think it's fun effort you're putting into it though. So it says I've got 5 people watching, so if any of you want to ask me a question, you can go ahead, but I'll be concluding this in the next few minutes. As I was saying, Joseph will smash on the 70 on eating challenges. He certainly would. Yeah, I won't want to do them, but I can imagine Joseph doing them. And just some of those really horrible things like pig snout or mealworms or something disgusting like that. Yeah, I'm sure Joseph would do it. He wouldn't enjoy it, he'd take every second of it, but I'm sure he would do it. There should be a YouTube I'm a Celebrity. It should be called I'm a YouTuber, Get Me Out of Here. And Joseph should do it. He should do all the eating challenges. Yeah, that'd be quite funny. But I suppose I could name what our top 10 Christmas songs are, but I think I'm going to say that for a video at some point. So I won't reveal what top 10 Christmas songs are. My favourite is Winter Song by Linda's Farm. Definitely recommend checking out that song. It's a very beautiful and slow song, but I love the lyrics to that one, and yeah, I just love everything about it. So yeah, I might as well conclude it. Might as well conclude the next few moments, but got a couple more people joining in, watching the live stream. So if you want to leave a question, you can go ahead and do so. In about a minute or two, I'll be stopping the live stream. No. But yeah, 1 more month and that's it for this year. I think this year's gone pretty quick. I think I've enjoyed this year for the most part, and all the videos I've been creating. I think my favourite is probably the one I did for Now and Then. It was probably the one I spent the most time with. I mean, yeah, I couldn't believe there's a new Beatles song, and still can't believe there is. I thought they talked to villains for different franchises with the viewers' help. No, I never thought of that, but yeah, it's a very good idea. And actually, I've got a few more YouTube shorts I want to do that you recommended, James. I've just bit behind the YouTube shorts. I've got way too many ideas for them, but I'll definitely get to your ideas eventually, and I'll give you a shout out for them. But I think I'm going to conclude the live stream here. I appreciate everyone watching, but I'll have a quick drink before I conclude it.
Quick drink of wine.
Water.
I turned it to wine.
I turned it back to water.
Thanks for watching, Pete.
You're welcome, James. Yeah, I'll definitely go now. And I'll catch you guys and maybe on the next live stream or video or your YouTube short. Can you find my words, Mum?
Oh, final words. Not really. If you've got a dog, take them out for a walk. I've just done that.
Yeah.
Even though it's dark, get outside.
So, till next time, everyone. Peace out. Don't forget to leave a like for this live stream. Until next time, ciao.
Ciao.